weeks ago, we opened this container that I had imported from Japan, filled with some of the coolest motorcycles that you cannot buy in America. And now the real challenge begins. Can we bring these bikes back to life? All of them. Cyberspace. This is what they do with these Bozozuko bikes. Also, I got tons of heat. Apparently I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it right. Bobo Buko. Bobo Brobo. That's Bozozuko. I don't know. How am I saying it wrong? Forget you guys. So all these bikes were drained of fuel. Some of them I think were drained of oil. And they were packed up as long as 10 months ago. And I've never seen any videos of these things run. So I don't actually know if they do run. So to get these bikes running, me and Joe are gonna be competing with each other. And the winner gets to choose what bike they ride in an event that we're gonna do at the end of the video that I've been literally waiting my entire life to do. Also, we will be discussing the information that we learned about these bikes and the plan for these bikes and why the van looks like that. All right, so here is my strategy. We're both gonna start with these Moto Compactos. I have never ridden in my life a Moto Compacto. I've ridden a custom built one that someone custom built for me. Then I rode the new one. This is the one that I really want to ride. Although the custom built one was really awesome. I'm gonna start with the smaller ones and then go to the bigger ones. All right, open. All right, so I have some idea of how this works. This is a lock. I think that'll go back on later. All right, these handlebars fold out like this. Don't break nothing. I love these bikes.
We're racing, and my strategy is going to be to make sure everything's good. The oil, if it has a battery, try to get that going, and make sure it has spark. That's my strategy. That and win. Dang, he's already got handlebars. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, the Japanese are so clever, they're so smart. However, you wanna know where they got the idea from? Us. Come on, check it out. So that's 80 something. That's in the 80s. Well, before the Moto Campo was the Indian Papoose, the little well bike. These handlebars fold down. This seat folds down. Everything folds up, and then they used to put them in tubes. That's also known as the paratrooper bike. That's where they got the idea from.
It's good, he's getting distracted. We can make it quick.
Now he's getting distracted. Got the choke. Sweet. There's our key switch. Oil. Black tape on this. Must be used. Dude, that's cool. Like my size, and like for Sean. Pretty sure that's where the gas goes.
All right, so then I think what you do is you lift the lever up. There we go, the seat comes up. I wasn't expecting like that, a little bit of rust in here. Joe, are these 4 strokes or 2 strokes?
I was just looking at the carburetor, and it looks like there's an oil line to the carburetor, which would lead me to believe it's 2-stroke.
Well, so it makes sense because if you're making this as a commuter to actually ride to places, which is what they did, they would advertise them with the Honda City, and where this would fit in the back of a Honda City. Now, I got a prediction. I do think most of these are gonna be really easy to fire up. And I bet this thing takes almost no fuel. If I'm correct, I think there's 2 different ways to start these things. I don't know if Joe was thinking about the other one.
All right, choke up. What am I missing? Oil, fuel, on. Oh, nice, okay. I think today's gonna be a long day if we're gonna be kicking them all day.
Okay, here we go. There's an on switch on the other side. Maybe Joe didn't know about it. Haha! Making a weird buzzing noise. Let's Moto Campo. Oh, it runs amazing. Why is it buzzing? In your face, Joe. Yo, this thing is peppy. This thing is way faster than I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. We made a great choice starting with the Moto Campos. They just needed a few kicks and they ran amazingly. Yo, line it up, let's do it. No feet push off.
All right, no feet, no feet.
Ready, Mark, get set, go. Now, we never found out what that buzzing was, but we did find out that they were 2 strokes. Hopefully, all the other bikes that we have are gonna be this easy to start. Next.
Dude, I'm going Monkey.
Monkey. It's Did we ever try to prime up these tires? The Monkeys have gotten a huge boom in value in the past maybe couple of years, and I don't know why. These little chrome and gold Monkeys are probably the most valuable things that I have in that whole container. It's got a hole in it. It almost feels like it's coming out of the bead. What do you think, Joe? Jam some more air in it?
It might hold for a minute. Maybe after you get it running, just so you can rip it. He got hit with his first obstacle, flat tire. So much stuff to unwrap. 3,971 kilometers on this. I don't know what that is in miles. Are you putting the mirrors on them?
Nah.
Sweet, saves me time. Check the oil. Ooh, other side. Dang, I'm dumb. All right, so we've got oil in there. A little bit of rust up here. Hope there's no rust on the inside. Otherwise, I might lose on this one. I mean, looks not great, but doesn't look too bad.
All right, that's still leaking a little bit. The tire's junk anyway. The Chinese engines were clones of these, and these engines are super reliable. Another thing about these small bikes is they don't have batteries, I don't think. Or at least they don't need batteries. The big difference between the Monkey and the Z50, Monkeys are street legal. Uh-oh, I'm leaking fuel out of the petcock.
This one's pouring fuel out of the petcock.
Mine is too.
I still want to get it started though, right? Dang it. I think I'm gonna have to take an L on this one, Sean. The fuel is like pouring out.
Really?
Yeah, so you win on this one.
After about 15 kicks, I decided to go with a new strategy. Come on.
You trying to push start it?
Yeah. This is a little bit concerning. Of the two real motorcycles that we try to fire up, like these should pop off. What is this? Look at this little canister back here.
Oh, dude, there's something in here.
Is it a Buc-ee sandwich?
It's not Matt's drawing. Dude, it's registration. Dude, that's cool.
We can find out who owned this thing and how much registration is in Japan. After pushing the Monkeys around for a few minutes, we determined that they needed more work than what we wanted to do in a parking lot of a storage unit. So we moved to the next bikes.
Guess we have to wait to have real fun.
we have another Monkey, tell me.
Yeah, right there. We have the Harley
Monkey, all right.
All right, Sean. You want to do the Monkey Bagger or the Monkey Baja?
We'll do rock, paper, scissors for it.
For which one?
Obviously, the one everyone wants. One go.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dang it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Gotcha. So I got the Monkey Baja, a bike that has infinite value. It was a special edition released in 1991 and was inspired by the big Honda Baja dirt bikes, possibly the only one in the country. This Baja feels like it's got more compression than the other bikes.
This one too.
Holy cow. Look at the miles on this one. This one has less than 3 miles on it. This is a brand new bike.
Take a play from Sean's playbook. See if we can jump it.
And then Joe discovered a special surprise with the Harley Monkey that we did not expect.
Dude, check this out, look. This says 72 cubic centimeters. These are supposed to be 50s. That's a super cool surprise. Hey Sean, check this out. Let me see, what does that cylinder say on the side? 49 cubic centimeters.
Yeah.
Check out this one, 72 cubic centimeters.
No way. You got a big bore kit.
Dude, that's so sick.
That is awesome.
The carb's not stock. Dude, this thing is awesome.
Except it doesn't work because none of them work.
That's a baby XR. You can't kill XRs.
You can't kill XRs.
Okay, look at the difference on this one. That last one had a little rust up here. Like this one's super clean, no corrosion. It even smells like it had some fuel in it. Turn this key on. This is not the stock carb. Maybe that'll give me an advantage.
What is the deal? I got fuel. No way.
Hey, does yours have the hand kill switch too?
That's say a light switch.
What's that one?
High, low.
That's your kill switch.
This is my kill switch?
Yeah.
What? What do I want it to be on? High or dot?
Run.
Oh wait, my key was turned, hold on. Take it for a rip. Is it super fast?
You gotta try this, Sean. I think the tires need air though, because it started to get a little wonky.
Oh, no, I got it. And after pumping up the tires, I got to take a ride on the legendary Harley Monkey. Oh, this thing starts up so good. Coming in. Yo, Joe, check it out. You see that one?
Dude, check it out. He's doing wheelies on a bagger.
Watch this, yo.
There we go, now we're getting fuel. Oh, I pulled a Sean and forgot to turn the key. Dang it, it just died.
While Joe was having problems with the Baja Monkey, I was having the best time with mine. Although the mine was actually his and we switched, so I'm not sure if I'm to be happy or mad. I love this bike, man. And with that 70cc kit, this thing rips. Ah. And then Joe got mine to run for a few seconds, but then it wouldn't start again. So we put it with the two other monkeys that we couldn't get running, and we moved on to the next bikes. And I'm not sure if I should be concerned yet, because half of these bikes we tried to get running wouldn't run.
Dang, you got a scooter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the squash.
I'm going beat. This one has VTAX.
Probably get faster than mine. Same exact thing as the monkey. The thing is, no one knows what this means. Yo, you think anyone's ever translated this goofy looking gauge that they put on the gas? Some are blue, some are red. We may never know.
Right?
What that actually means.
You got paper in there too.
Oh, I got paper.
Dude, and you have a battery. Yours is probably electric start.
In Japan, they use yellow tape. They're all about yellow tape. It's all they've ever known. They've never seen other colors of tape. Goo all over this. We decided to try our luck with these really cool scooters. At the time, we thought they were both 50cc's. Later, we found out that one of them packed a painful surprise.
All right, let's see. Fuel. Fuel is on. First try. Oh! Now I have to figure out where the battery is after I wipe off some of this fuel I spilled everywhere. Bet you it's right here. Nice. Dang it. You gonna jump it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump it. I can grab it right there. There we go. Do we get any life? Ground is good. Is this also the fuel pouring out?
At this point, we started to see a pattern where almost all the bikes had fuel leaks. Not sure what this means yet. There's goofy lettering on here. One looks like a light facing this way, and one looks like Chinese symbols. One of these is on, one is off, because this is the light switch. I just don't know which one is which. And then Joe figured out why they were all leaking fuel.
Oh, it's not even tightened. What the heck? Look at the nut that holds the petcock to the tank. It's like not even tight.
Oh, wait a second. Is that how they drain the fuel out? They just pulled the petcock off and then dumped it out that way. That's why all these petcocks are all like
dumping fuel.
Barely on there.
So dumb for not knowing that.
You are so dumb. What's this guy?
Is that VTAX?
Oh, yeah, that's a VTAX. See it? See it little like plunging? That's what's supposed to make it go faster. That's VTAX. I was able to get the squash fired up, but only on starter fluid, which means that it's either not getting fuel to the carb or the carburetor's clogged. So I put it in the ever-growing pile of bikes that need more work. And we did the same with Joe's Honda Beat, except this one sounded really mean and pretty much like a race bike. Yeah, that's running off the carb.
But then it dies.
Is that it for all the small bikes? No.
Yeah, we have this scooter. I knew it.
I want this guy. I want the Suzuki Advanced Comical? What? I don't understand why it says Suzuki Advanced comical system.
Maybe it sounds funny.
I mean, it looks funny, it's hilarious. But like, I don't know why they put that on a bike. You gonna do that one?
I'm pulling it out for you.
All right.
You were super excited.
I am super excited. This one's gonna run, it's gonna run good.
It's got an oil light, speed warning, yes. Electric start. That's what's getting me excited now. All right, we have oil, so we're good. I wonder if this thing has any power.
This ginormous looking gas cap. Oh wait, hold on, this has a message. I don't know what that means. Point that down. Choke on, fuel on. Let's start right now. Guess how many kicks it takes for me to start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right, it should be guess how many kicks it takes for me to give up.
What's the top speed? 60? Dude, if only these tires held air.
Dang.
Wasn't there a bunch of comments? It's actually Bozo Zoku.
I don't really read. I just look.
Our buddy Fido doesn't seem to care what we call it.
Yeah, the guy who built it doesn't care.
That guy's awesome. I can't wait for him to come visit, or for us to go visit him. We should go visit his garage and go rip around Tokyo on his bikes.
No, the seat comes. Oh, there's a little tiny battery. Look, this holds it in there from the back. It's a 6-volt. It is. It's disconnected. Where does this go to? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's where it goes. It goes to where the yellow tape is.
It's a lot of red tape to get through the yellow tape.
Now the battery's connected.
You gonna push start it?
Well, I mean, it's got a kickstart. Oh, I think rips.
Try this before the rear tire goes flat. It's leaking
awesome.
And the tire's flat. Yeah, trying to sabotage him by making it run. He was really excited about this one. Let's see. Ooh, there's like nothing. Dang, only 59 kilometers on this thing, Sean.
Some low kilometers. Let me try to push you.
All right, tell me when.
Let's go.
Oh!
Yeah!
Dude, you gotta try this.
Oh, yeah! Oh, there it is! It's still wicked fast. Sometimes I forget that the purpose of these bikes are not small bikes for adults, but actual motorcycles for children. Like, this is a race bike for like a 10-year-old. As cool as the Suzuki 50 was, the next two Yamaha race bikes are both 2-strokes and should be a lot faster. Oh, the YSR.
Bringing both of these out, Sean, you can pick.
They're both 2-strokes.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy right here.
Is that from transport?
Yeah.
Dang.
That was a handlebar just like rubbing on there for 3,000 miles over the ocean. This might be the biggest heartbreak out of the whole thing. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Sean, it might buff out.
It already did. Straight to the metal.
I don't think that one's buffing out. The coolest thing about them is they're street legal. They got lights, turn signals. You could have bought this and ride this on the street, which I think is the awesomest thing. Let's, you take that one, I'll take this one.
Okay. Oil, fuel, coolant. This one has the oil, it says motor oil. It means 2-stroke oil, I'm sure. I'm gonna get crap for that too because I cut towards myself again and all these people hate me for it. Oh, got me. Which way do you cut, Joe? Towards your face, if I remember correctly. Just kidding.
All right, let's cut this key out. These have big looking fuel tanks on them.
It's probably so we can race across the country.
Oil tanks right here on the side. This one has 3,000 miles. How many miles are on that one?
9,479 kilometers.
I still don't know what these switches do. This feels like I have no compression. Look at this. Yo, Joe, give me a push.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Huh.
Oh, I didn't turn the fuel on. There we go, now give me a push.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Keep on pushing after I dump the clutch. It'll go.
All right.
Keep on going. We almost got it.
He's sabotaging me. I need to go get this one started.
Yeah! We got it!
Tried to distract you again. Again? Got me again. I think his has like a 8,000 RPM rev limiter. This one goes up to 12. I can't wait to hear this intense 12.
This thing's just, it's got to warm up a little bit, but this thing wants to rip. It's very slow revving, but it revs up to 10,000. Have you checked the oil on any of these bikes?
On the ones I'm starting.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I've been checking the oil on mine, too. This thing pulls. From like 4 to 8, it pulls really well.
Yeah? You want to push start me?
This is fun.
All right. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, that smells like bad gas. It needs to warm up a little bit. Need another push? I thought you had it. I thought when it popped off, you had it. This thing runs so good. Watch this. Hey, jump on, I'll push you. So we got the YSR 80 to run, and it runs really well. But the TZM R50 kind of ran, but not really so great. So we put it in the pile of bikes that need more work. And now that we've gone through all the small bikes, we are ready for the big stuff. But first, before the big bikes, we do have one thing, and that's the forgotten Mitsubishi Silver Pigeon, which by far is the oldest thing I got in this whole container. This thing's over 60 years old. And we're soon gonna find out how amazing it actually is.
Oh, let's take off the straps first. Straps are squeezing.
Hey Joe, what kind of straps are those?
Oh, dude, these are tank straps. These things are so good. Look how gentle they were on the paint.
So gentle.
Vintage paint.
Now the Silver Pigeon is unique. It's kind of the oddball because everyone else is Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki. This guy is Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi used to make awesome stuff. Remember the Eclipse Turbo. Remember the 3000 GT.
Yeah.
The Galant VR4. They had some really cool, like, awesome, fast things. And then they're like, let's make crappy. Let's make things that are economical and that people buy.
Let's start to make things that suck. It's a little sketchy.
Ain't bad. Just haven't put his foot on the ramp.
It's all good. We lifted this last time, remember? So many things to explore. Empty.
Yeah. Once again, stealing our vocabulary.
Yeah, just like that.
The whole thing. This thing is old.
It's got like an old car coil.
Mikuni carb.
That's your gear selector because it's on that side.
It does have gears. 1, 2, that's awesome. It's got dual exhaust. Yes. This is really cool.
Dude, this is like way interesting. A lot more interesting than it initially seemed.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Check out how stout your shock is.
Oh, it's a Unishock.
Intake and probably resonator so it's not so loud.
Yeah, this kind of started out being like, wow, why is that thing so ugly? But now that I look into it, I bet this thing moves too.
Anything?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You have power up here?
Yes, we got a light.
You got a light?
Red light, that says C, and there's a light that says T. Now, I don't know what any of these switches do. What is this, a light? Yes, this is a light switch. This is the horn. This whole selector switch, that's how you change gears. The whole thing moves. First, second, third. How awesome. I've never seen anything like it. It also looks like the worst one that would ever come out of Japan. I mean, it's kind of rough looking. Somewhere in Japan, they're like, that's the idiot that paid that much money for that stupid scooter. The crappiest one in Japan. Look at this little baggie, little plastic baggie like it's worth use. But it's been welded back together so many times. Like there's humongous, ugly like my level quality welding all over this thing. You know how many Bucky sandwiches you can fit in there?
No, do you want to find out?
All of them, man. There's so many. Let's take that baby up to 2. Yeah, that should be good. Very clean. Probably one of the cleanest gas tanks out of the whole bunch.
You want to try to start it? You ready?
Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. It's the greatest thing I've ever ridden in my life. Lightest clutch. I almost wonder whether it even is a clutch. Take this thing for a spin. What gear are you in?
First.
Are you? That thing makes scooters cool again. Because you can shift.
Dude, so at first I thought it was laggy, and then like the more you give it, and it like rolls into it so smooth.
It's the smoothest thing.
Whoa.
Did I get this one running, or you got that one running?
Yeah, we got this one running.
We got it running. Oh yeah, we got it running. It was a collaborative.
I totally forgot we were competing because we started helping each other, and we still got some bikes to go.
We do. And now, all the big stuff. All right, so a big part of my business and the way I keep the YouTube channel running is through bikesandbeardsgear.com, where I sell all the merch and the gloves and the spray and stuff like that. But managing all these orders and the shipments is a pretty big challenge. Now, if you're running an e-commerce business, especially during the holiday rush, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why I want to tell you guys about ShipStation. This platform is a game changer if you're shipping stuff out. Now, ShipStation is an all-in-one order fulfillment system that integrates with over 180 e-commerce platforms, marketplaces, and carriers. Oh, if you wonder what we're doing, we have to go get gas. Now, what I like most about it is how incredibly easy it is to automate your shipping tasks. Imagine clicking all the labels you need in just one click. They're also able to help their users save thousands of dollars on shipping with their industry-leading carrier discounts. Up to 89% off of UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates. And the best thing about it is everything's managed from one simple, intuitive dashboard. That'll do. So whether you're a small business looking to streamline your shipping or growing a brand trying to deliver an amazing customer experience, ShipStation has got you covered. In fact, over 130,000 companies have used ShipStation to grow their e-commerce business. And 98% of those companies stick around for the long term. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level, head to shipstation.com/beards and sign up for a free 60-day trial. That's shipstation.com/beards. Trust me, your future will thank you. Let's go get some gas in these vehicles because we have another one we gotta get fired up. Now for the big bikes. I call the GPZ 1000. Also, I'm assuming the big bikes are gonna be a lot easier to start. I'm hoping they're easier to start. However, you were probably wondering in the early part of the video why the van had a big giant Christmas tree that was lit up on top of it. Well, come over here. So I've actually been driving this van for the past couple of weeks since this container load came in, and I kind of think I like it better than the trucks. And I'll tell you why. One, way more space. You see the truck ends right here, and the seat's up here. So we're talking like 6 to 12 inches more space. When I'm in the truck, I'm like this. When I'm in the van, I got legroom. I got pretty good space. Also, I love driving manual. They're slow as anything. I hit 120 kilometers an hour to 72 miles per hour. Not that bad. A little bit, you know, like when wind hits you, it's a little scary, but it's got the dual doors. Check this out. Pretty dope, huh? This seat folds into the floor. Pull that thing up. Come over here, pull this lever right here, like that. Look, now you have the truck. A little 3-cylinder engine down there. It's carbureted. It's got a little tiny carburetor, but the whole carburetor is enclosed in a housing. It's really, really clean. The one bad thing is there's no seatbelts in the back. This is kind of like the super base of the vans. However, it's so much fun. I really genuinely enjoy driving this thing. So I'm pumped about that.
So what about the Christmas lights?
Oh, the Christmas lights is because, you know, I wanted to get into the holiday spirit, join the Christmas parade in the local town, and that's exactly what we did, and it was a blast. The warmest place to watch the Christmas parade was from being in the Christmas parade.
Should be easy to start. It looks pretty basic. It looks like it's ready to just race right now. So we should just go. That's all I was looking for, is that keyhole. It's like tucked way under here. Trying to get a leg up on Sean so that way when we start competing again, I get it started before he gets his started. He's so distracted with like the truck and the van. It's not gonna do him any good in a minute.
The truck is the same thing. Maybe they're all base models. I don't know, it's pretty much the base model. The truck is a lot smaller. I do like how the bed completely folds over. Engine's still back there. I love that they're all-wheel drive. I took the van all-wheel drive off-road a little bit. I got a whole lot less room in here. It's actually kind of hard to get out. So if you were a bigger guy, it'd be a little tight. Now this little guy right here, we unplugged it, and it's actually a little Japanese girl. So one of the comments told us that what that's saying is we think this is some type of card reader for like tolls or something like that. And what that's saying is that there's no card in the toll reader. There's no card in that thing. And maybe that's how their payment system is. And that's why it keeps on telling us, Japanese words, that there's no card in there. So that's pretty cool, super annoying. So we just unplugged it. And also, oh, check this out. It's got a train horn and it sounds like it's coming from all around me. This seat folds up. Super cool, and it folds back down. This one also has air condition, which works. So in terms of like a utility vehicle for like a farm or something like that, it's really hard to beat this. Let's get the next bike running. GPZ. Check it out, GPZ key. GPZ key. Oh, his looks like it's really about to start.
Let's see, I think I still have a chance. Latch to get to, hopefully. Yes, the battery. Beep, beep. There is no sight glass or dipstick.
All right, check it out. They got a brand new battery down here. These are bigger batteries than the small bikes, so these might be able to crank over. Oh, I didn't guess. Just guess. So while I'm working on the GPZ 1000, Joe is working on the Yamaha TRX 850, which was first released in Japan in '95. It has a 10-valve dual overhead cam, parallel twin engine, and it makes close to 80 horsepower. And the one we got could not be more perfect looking. That Yamaha Joe's working on, they said they were trying to mimic Ducati. For the life of me, I don't know why you want to mimic Ducati, but my bike is gonna start. You ready for this, Joe?
Let's see it. Yeah, I am ready. Let's hear it.
You ready?
So ready.
Just get ready. We're about to wake up the beast.
Maybe I need more. Started to. I was right there, man. Right there.
Probably came over here and turned it off.
It lives! Oh, that sounds so good.
Dude, yeah, wait for it to warm up.
That sounds better than mine.
Sounds beefy.
This is probably a good time to tell you that we did realize that they drained the fuel out of most of these bikes, but they kept oil in the crankcase, and in most of the two-strokes, they kept oil in the oil mix canister. It sounds cool, but it doesn't sound healthy. A little too rough. It should be very fast revving, you know what I mean? It should be smoother than this.
It's still carbureted too. Maybe you just gotta work the junk out. Just let it idle for a little bit.
They put tire shine on the tire. That's so awful. And in the name of safety, I tried to clean the tire shine off the bike, but it just wasn't running good enough to do so.
Getting that tire shine off there?
I'm trying to, but it should have more power up there. Ooh, it's warming up. That's getting better. It's not quite all there yet. But we have confirmed the bike runs, not great. It could be from sitting for a little while, but there's no internal mechanical noises. Man, that bike sounds good.
Ooh.
Might be a little sticky clutch.
How mean does that sound?
850 Yamaha V-twin, you know? I mean, that is such a cool bike.
Let me air up the tires really quick and then you can take it around.
Joe, look at these tires. Tell me what you see when you see these tires.
It looks like somebody was on the track with this thing.
There's no street that lets you be that low for that long at that period of time. Really gotta get your tire heated up for that. That is a beautiful motorcycle.
Is this in the keep pile?
I don't know, maybe. This would be real easy to switch over to GP shaft. It wouldn't even get in the way, yeah.
See the adjustable rear suspension?
Probably aftermarket, you think?
Yeah, has to be. Well, actually, maybe not on this bike. Dude, take it for a rip around. The tires should feel way better.
Ooh. That feels so good. I didn't get this thing past 2,500 RPMs. And it redlines at 8. What's under here? You pop this open?
Yeah.
Drugs?
No, we're not that lucky.
Wow. But yo, check it out. They got Bucky sandwiches. No. How many more we got left for the...
4 more.
So Joe got the TRX 850 running great, and it sounded and looked awesome. And I got the GPZ 1000 to run, but not really that well, so I have to go back and mess with that a little bit more. But up next is the Honda NSR 250, which is a 2-stroke bike, and it should be pretty fast. I'm really excited about this. And then Joe's gonna be working on the legend itself, the Honda CBR 250. And in a minute, we're gonna find out that it's even cooler than we could ever imagine.
What's the red line on that one?
Like 11.
Oh, this one's only 18,000.
18,000 RPM. I remember watching a video of a guy showing off the red line of one of those bikes, and I was blown away. And I was so mad. I was like, why is that not in America? The land of the free, home of the brave. Greatest country ever made.
With the lowest rev limiters.
With the lowest rev limiters. We make bikes that red line at 3,000 RPMs.
Dude. Little 250 with one of the highest rev limits. They got all kinds of stuff. I wonder what this is. Look, they got all these wires here. I wonder which one of these sounds cooler. I know which one will smell better. It's never the 4-stroke. Dang, this battery's so small. It's a lot of noise right off the bat. Oh, probably turn the fuel on. Might help.
All right, so this is 2-stroke. Obviously, we put the gas in the gas tank. Awful, that smells so bad. Joe.
Yeah.
Take a whiff out of this thing. You think you just put mix in it?
Is there a mixing bottle anywhere?
I can't find it.
That smells like premix. There is
Oh,
oil.
oil, there we go. I never made it to this side.
Oh.
Okay. Sabotage.
I'm not helping you.
This is also like the coolest color I've ever seen. Put some of that fuel in there. What you got going over there, Joe?
Oh man, so far from getting it started. We're really close. You can take your time, like there's no rush because I'm so far.
Maybe I will. Just relax a little bit.
It's not working.
The biggest problem is just getting these giant jumper cables to fit on these tiny little batteries. Jam that in there like that. That should be good. Oh, mine's kickstart only. No way.
Let's play a game. How many kicks is it gonna take Sean to start his bike?
Well, I need someone to hold this.
Oh, not me.
All right, I'll give Joe the win because I need his help. After looking at that Honda CBR 250 a little bit closer, I discovered something I did not expect. Did you know that this is a 250 4-cylinder?
4-cylinder.
4-cylinder. That's why it's able to rev so high. That's gonna be so smooth. Maybe it's in here. Look at that, look at that.
Big old trunk. Dude, you put like a gallon of milk in there.
That is cool.
Eggs.
Yo, hold up. You've heard of the CBR double R. The CBR triple R. R. There's 4 R's in this bike. Twin tube frame, LGC. Why are you not starting?
Where's the fuse box? That would tell us.
Trying to just pull it out?
Yep. Like that. It just worked.
Why are your hands all white?
Because I got gas on them and my skin's all dry and I'm scratching them all over everything.
Gross. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this bike. It kicks so easily. You stand on it. That's such a weird angle.
You're only smoking out of one exhaust pipe.
Really? Oh, where are you? There we go. It sounds pretty good. It idles and everything. We got the NSR running and it feels great, but we could not get the CBR 250 running. My plan is once we get these two bikes running to race them both and see which one's faster. The 4-stroke versus the 2-stroke. And I know what you're thinking, you're like, of course the 2-stroke's faster. Well, that might be true, but this is a CBR, and Honda does not mess around with their CBR platform. But for now, we need to put the CBR in the needs more attention pile because the next two bikes we have to get running are possibly the most exciting for me. Joe, I'll give you the XR 250 because it's going to be an easy one. Those things don't break.
Looks electric start.
There's not even a Kickstarter on it. Well, you get the easy one. I'll be getting running the legendary Fido_09 Bozo Zuko bike. And that's how we say it in America and in Tennessee, especially Tennessee. Because this is the bike dreams are made of. How do I get the seat off? Don't fail me now, Bozo Zuko. This could be another Paul Sr. situation. Get out the grinder. Oh, there we go, it is. Bozo Zuko, check it out. Come here, we got a SP #2 power amp type A, which makes me think, is there a stereo on this? Yo, there's the lights. There's lights, but there's a switch. It's like a 10-foot cable here. Like, is that to, yo, check it out, you know what I mean? Like,
Only one way to find out, Sean.
well, many ways to find out.
Fuel on, choke on, put some fuel in it. Do you see how clean that is? It's like brand new. Just dump whatever's left in here. Hopefully it's enough for something. There we go. Dang, 3 different bolts, look. You got 13 regular, an Allen head, and a Phillips, all on one panel. All right, hey, it's already hooked up.
We're at a weak 9.6 volt and dropping, so that's not good. Let's put a jump box up to that. Let's get this thing fired up.
It's an XR.
It's an XR. I think we all knew that was gonna happen.
Couldn't even take credit, it's an XR. All right, I'm not confident this is gonna start again without having to take off this whole side panel.
There we go, now we got full voltage. Bozo Zuko's about to run for the first time in decades, century. You guys ready for this?
Let's hear it.
Choke, full choke.
Full choke.
Actually, that's not the exhaust. There is an exhaust on the thing. Did we have a can? Is there a can wrapped up somewhere? Because there was supposed to be an exhaust on there. Let's fire it back up. It runs awesome. I put the seat on wrong. All right. Oh my gosh.
Dude, look at the taillight.
And at that moment, I became the only Bozo Zuko rider in America. Literally the greatest bike I've ever ridden. All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Aha! This thing feels great. I can't stand this throttle, this sticky throttle. Here we go, it was put on wrong, I think. This is folded over this other piece.
Oh. Maybe it's too tight. Maybe we just need to grease it. How many kilometers are on it?
330?
No way, that new?
It's barely used.
It's like a brand new bike.
I love it. All right, so a lot of people have been asking me what's going on with the build-off. The build-off is still happening. It did get postponed a month because apparently Paul Sr. is building multiple build-off bikes for a bunch of other stuff. He's a very busy guy. We took advantage of that, and it's gonna get pushed off a month. It is still happening. My build-off bike is right over there. You can't see it, but it is awesome. I'm pumped about this. This is gonna be a blast. So it's still happening next month. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go back to see if we can get this bikes running. So we brought the bikes that needed more attention back to the shop, and I'm dying to hear and ride this CBR 250. So we started with that one first. After taking the bike apart, we learned it's getting fuel and it's getting spark, but we couldn't get it to run. So we put it back together, and hopefully I can convince Craig to try to fix this thing later. All right, so that one is a failure for now.
So does that mean I get to take that off my loss chart from yesterday's score?
Let's do something easy. We need a win.
Let's do the Gold Monkey.
Gold Monkey.
That is a funky monkey.
Gold Monkey's never let me down, except for when it wouldn't start. Brass Monkey was like a real drink, wasn't it?
According to the Beastie Boys.
According to the Beastie Boys. And all this motorcycle wrenching reminds me of one of my favorite verses, Isaiah 7:14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. The two monkeys in the squash were simple. All we needed to do was to ask Brock to take the extension cord, suck the tanks dry, and get all that gross stuff out of them. Teach Brock how to steal pudding from the kids, clean out the carbs, and put fresh fuel in them, and then they all worked and ran perfectly.
You got like 3 feet of air that time. Dude, if you get goofy on these, you will crash. The tires are so small, dude, you'll go down so fast.
You got a wheelbase of this much.
Ask me how I know.
However, we did have to order a new inner tube for the squash because it had a flat tire. Then for the Honda Beat, which we later learned is actually a 110cc two-stroke. So we sucked up all the bad gas and got a bunch of nasty stuff out of it. Look at that. Look at that car. Oh, you said big chunk? Yeah. We just sucked up a mouse. Nasty looking stuff coming out of there. And we got it to start, but then it started leaking fuel really bad. So we put it on the table, pulled the carb off, cleaned it, it was really dirty, and we got it running great. Then I took a first spin, and nothing exciting happened during that test drive. Nothing at all. Yep. We get it? On camera? You filmed it?
No, did you get it on camera?
Now, I know it sounded like, we made it sound like I crashed the Beat. I didn't. But, in a completely side note, I just want to remind you guys, always wear proper gear when you're riding motorcycle. Even if it's a little motorcycle, and even if it's just around the parking lot. It's always a good idea to do that. Safety tip, remember, safety first. Yep. You get it? On camera? You filmed it?
We're good. Check your arm. Not bad. No, we didn't get the other arm. Yeah, we're facing the other way.
Yeah. All right, so we need some more two-stroke oil. Hey, what's up, Journey?
What up, Sean?
Hey, actually, you mind taking the van and go grab some more two-stroke oil for us? Keys are in it.
Looks like a tight fit. go in there.
All right, so we are finally gonna do the greatest, most ultimate Japanese 50cc shootout. And because Joe won the last competition, he's gonna get to pick the first bike. And then this is Jay. Jay, have you ever ridden a motorcycle before?
Once when I was a lot younger.
You'll pick the second bike, and we're gonna do a bracket style, and we're gonna see out of all these bikes, which one the fastest one is. It's gonna be amazing. So how this is gonna work is we're each gonna pick a motorcycle, and then if you win, you keep that bike and you stay on. If you lose, you jump on another bike and you get back on, and we're gonna do this until we figure out what the fastest bike is. Joe, what bike you wanna pick?
I'm gonna go with the Chrome Monkey.
Ooh, which one you want?
Well, I mean, I got to pick the Gixxer or the R. What do you think I was going to pick?
I assumed you were gonna pick that one.
You guys are done.
I'm gonna surprise everybody, and I'm gonna go with that Moto Compacto. We don't have a super long straight, and I think that might surprise you. Let's get the bikes warmed up, and let's run it. So that thing, just turn the key, kick it, and it should fire right up. Yeah! Now what they don't know is, out of all these bikes, the Moto Compacto is the only 50cc two-stroke, and that's gonna give me an edge.
I'm warming up the tires.
Hey Joe, count us off.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah! Let's do it again. Joe didn't get off the line. Let's try it again. If not, you gotta get another bike.
Okay. Rules is rules.
Rules is rules.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah! It feels like she's barely running, but it feels pretty good when I full throttle.
You guys got cheater bikes. Cheaters. You rigged it so it falls on its face on third gear. You guys put bunk fuel in here.
We poured water in there.
All right, Jason, what's your next pick?
Dude, I want to try the Harley.
You gotta go with the Harley.
You can't go wrong with it.
All right, I'll go Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
You think you need some gas?
Well, you sabotaged the first bike,
Oh man,
so I see how it works.
it makes sense. I'd sabotage all the bikes that you randomly pick.
Remember, I'm a rider, not a mechanic. You guys are toast. This thing's a rocket.
He's doing wheelies on bagger.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want a rematch. I had mechanical failure.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Fat boy wins.
3, 2, 1, go.
She's a rocket.
That bike's just too fast.
She's a rocket.
I think we have one more bike, right?
Yep. It's gonna be you two then. I got third this last one.
We have one more bike, and that's the golden Monkey. Now, rumor has it the Golden Monkeys came with a little extra stuff. The big question is, can the Golden Monkey take on that Harley Davidson? We're gonna find out right now. I'm gonna go with yes.
Fast.
You know what? I think we could even beat him with you on the back.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go! That was close. Closer than I thought it would be.
Man, I don't know. Close.
That was so close. Let's do a rematch.
Man. That was close.
That was close.
You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Fair and square.
All right, so we're gonna do best 2 out of 3. He won one. He won the first one by this much. I won the second one by this much. And then we're gonna do the last one. Whoever wins takes it all. Also, I was just making stuff up when I thought this was gonna be as fast as that one, but it is. There's something special about the Golden Monkey.
I got him this time.
Three, 2, 1, go!
How is this possible?
Sean wins. Golden Monkey takes it. We'll see if they want a rematch on that last one.
What happened to you?
It just bogged out.
Oh, you wanna go again?
We can try.
Let's go again.
3, 2, 1, go! Money. Golden Monkey all day long.
That Golden Monkey is just too fast. That's got a big bore kit on it. What does that have done to it?
I mean, I really think with a little bit of
Tuning?
tuning,
Yeah.
that thing picks up and goes as soon as you get going.
This thing's it's not consistent.
Yeah.
It'll fall on its face and then come back up super strong. But that one, that runs pretty good, doesn't it?
That's a wheelie machine.
Oh, everyone's question that everyone was wondering, and the answer is the Golden Monkey. We'll see you guys next time. Watch this video right here. I will not be beat. We got one more shot.
Three, 2, 1, go!
Did it wheelie?
Yeah, it goes up like that.
I probably dumped the clutch at like Redline or something.